boys and girls, we're going to start today with an interactive read aloud. By looking at the title of this book, what can you tell me the title is?
Rim shots.
Rim shots. And by looking at the book, what do you see here on this picture?
A basketball goal.
A basketball goal. So what sport do you think this story is going to?
Basketball.
Okay, maybe we're going to receive some information about basketball here. And I've also bought in a what?
Basketball.
Okay, a basketball. So maybe, just maybe, during this story, some of you all may have a chance to use this ball. We're going to see. The author is Charles R. Smith Jr. I do not see where they have an illustrator here, so possibly could he play both roles? Could he have been the author and the illustrator? That's very much so possible. And it says basketball picks, roles, and rhythms. I remember excuses, excuses, the sweetest role, hot like fire, the ritual, give me the ball. So all of these are different subtitles that they're going to be using throughout the story today. So the first page here is entitled I Remember. And when we think about things that we oftentimes remember, we think about things that are what?
Unforgettable.
Maybe unforgettable experiences. Maybe the fact that it's something that we've done in the past. Because if it's something that we're doing right now, that will be in the present. So maybe the author's going to tell us about some things that maybe he remembers from his childhood, or even as he may be a young adult. Maybe there are some things here he's going to remember. So you're going to help me out with this. When I say I, you're going to say what? Remember. I remember being so small that I wonder how I would ever get that big orange ball into that basket that seemed so high. I remember beating my father at 1-on-1 after so many years. I remember being the last one picked up on my old street court. I remember hitting the winning shot against the team that didn't pick me. I remember learning how to play horse. I remember my father regretting that he ever taught me the game after I beat him several times in a row. I remember learning how to play with other kids. I remember showing up first and leaving last from practice. I remember when I was the shortest on the team. And finally, I remember the summer I grew tall enough to jump and touch the rim. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I didn't wear my right headband. I'm not playing well because my shoes hurt. My game is a little old. My shorts are too tight. My shoes are too old. I'm allergic to sweat. My shot isn't falling because my shirt keeps getting in the way. I can't dribble with my left hand because my watch gets in the way. I keep missing because this rim doesn't even have a net. I can't make a layup because I'm not wearing my right shoes. If I run too fast, I'll catch a cold. I can't guard him because he smells. My shot is off because of this hangnail. These shoelaces are too long. I can't concentrate because of all the noise. I can't run because my socks itch. The rim is too high. My balance is off because of my hair. I can't play because I'm allergic to concrete. There's something in my shoe. I can't make any shots because this net is all messed up. So he was always making excuses as to why he just couldn't play the game. And when we make excuses, think about a time when you made excuses. What are some things that you usually make excuses about? Who would like to share? Raise your hand if you would like to share. Jesus. Not doing your homework. I think that's an excuse that all of us have made at some point in time. Coming up with a reason as to why we can't do something. Christopher? Not cleaning up my room. How many of y'all have made an excuse as to why you could not clean up your room when mom asked you to do so? Quintonio, you have another one you want to share? What is it? Getting in trouble. You know, once we get in trouble, we try to make an excuse or tell our side of the story as to why we did what we did. What about you? Taking out the trash. Ariana in the back. Why you don't want to go to grandmother's house and grandpa's house? Breaking things. Using the restroom. And doing the laundry. Very good. All of those are wonderful. So you all know what that word means. And of course, even I have made excuses as to why I don't want to get certain things done at times. The sweetest roll. Dry, draw, and dish. Can't turn nothing into a swish as I resist temptation to let one pop from the top of the key. Could be worth 3, but only if I make it, fake it, then take it strong to the hole with soul. Looking to finish with a finger roll. To the left, to the right, earthbound legs. Take flight, ready to excite the crowd into a frenzy. Victory could be if my finger roll can clear the trees. As I rise high to the sky, I let fly my all with the ball as the buzzer sounds and the swish falls. What did you hear? A lot of rhyming, a lot of rhythm. Can anyone tell me some words that you heard rhyme? Give me those words that you heard. What did you say?
All ball.
All and ball. Very good. Christopher? Roll and, was there any word? Soul and roll. Take it, fake it. Anybody else? Heard anyone? Very good. Hot like
Fire.
Hot like fire. And what do you notice about even the colors on this page?
Red.
Okay, red to resemble fire. I'm on fire. And there is nothing that you can do about what?
It.
Now think about that. I'm on fire. Does that mean someone has struck a match and threw it on me and I'm burning up?
No.
Well, then what is the
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. I mean, I'm on fire. Now, Katwaki said maybe, you know, being hot or tired. You know, we could argue that. But Hania looked at it in a different way. She has a different point of view. And she says that means that I'm just, you know, when they say I'm on fire, I'm doing good. I got this game under control. I'm ready to go. And there's nothing that you can do about it. My eyes burn through you, even though you won't shut up as I continue to burn you. My silence and intensity never changes as you become helpless and more defenseless. What do you know about those two words? Helpless and defenseless. Less. And those are prefixes or suffixes? Suffixes. And what does, when we notice that suffixes come at the end of words, so to think about the suffix less, what does that mean? Less what? Less of. Very good. Wonderful. Not having enough of. The only competition that you give me is to challenge myself to see how many different ways I can score on you. Your weak defense cannot handle me as I entertain myself at your expense. 12 points so far. 60 points is my goal. Victory for the team and I. Humiliation for you. Humiliation. So I'm the one on fire. I'm winning the game. So you are on the opposing team. So you're going to feel some humiliation. Describe how that will feel. Someone who's humiliated. Embarrassed. Hurt. Sad. Very good. Doing a great job. Probably even upset. 10 points to the school of the left hand. 12 points to the school of the fadeaway jump shot. 10 points from beating you down the court for slam dunks. That's 44 points so far. And we haven't hit the fourth quarter. 9 points from three-point land. 8 points from using my quick first step to get by you and to the basket. Which leads me to the final 4 points from the free throw line because you fouled me each time on the way. 65 points. I want to thank you for helping me to exceed my goal. So if I've exceeded my goal, I've not only reached that goal, but I've even gone over or beyond that goal. As you can see, your endless talk and chatter only served as fuel for my fire. And judging from the score, you just got burned. So what does that mean?
You lost.
Okay, you lost. I beat you. Here's a picture here. The ritual. Wipe the sweat off the face with the left hand first. That's for mom. Wipe the sweat off the right hand. That's for dad. Spin the ball in a quick vertical motion. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Deep breath. Eyes on rim. Shoot. So, Quintani, I want you to show us an example of dribble, dribble, dribble. So what do you know about a dribble? It's just a constant bouncing what?
Up and down.
Up and down. Very good. That was his ritual. Every time, the same thing. So when I think about the word ritual, I want you to again and what? Again. And even you all may have some ritual. There may be some things that you do every time the same way. You may have some type of routines or rituals that you use as well. Or your family may have some. Left hand first, right hand, spin the ball. Dribble, dribble, dribble. We need you to show us how to do that. Got it. Breathe. Eyes. Shoot. Always the same ritual. Always the same result. He never missed. As he stood there going through the ritual, the crowd and the other team tried everything. The crowd would wave signs and large balloons behind the goal, yell, scream, and sometimes even blow obnoxious horns. Obnoxious. Loud. Annoying. Maybe something that causes a distraction to the game. Some of the opposing players on the line with him would wave their hands, talk to him, do anything to throw off his ritual. The ritual was the key. If you threw off the ritual, then you threw him off. Everyone knew this. Oh, sure, he'd missed free throws before, but that was when he was still learning to be comfortable. He tried different things, and some had worked better than others. But after a time, he settled on what he does now. He told me the reason he did all this was after a time he settled on what he does now. He told me the reason he did all this was because he needed something to concentrate on, something to help him relax. That's why the ritual was so elaborate. So that's why he had his own type of routine, and this is why he did everything. He knew exactly what he was going to do each time. The sweat wiping off thing was because his parents came to every game, and that was his code for saying, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Don't worry about me. I'm as cool as can be." It was no surprise that with the score tied, 1 second left and no timeouts, he was the one at the free throw line. Sure, he could make free throws, but half of what made him so great was that he knew how to get to the line where he needed to. He had the ability to make guys foul him and to get the other team mad. Sometimes this slowed the game down. Sometimes it also frustrated his teammates because he really just did it to boost up his numbers. But that was a couple of years ago when he was younger. Now he's learned to let a game follow its natural flow. But if his team gets down, he knows how to bring them back. A little drive in the lane, a jump shot, fake, a rebound are just a few of the ways he gets to the line. And, of course, once he's there, watch out for the what?
Ritual.
Watch out for the ritual. What does that say?
Give me the ball.
Give me the ball. What do you notice? Are there any spaces in those words? No. So we're going to say it just like it's written. 1, 2, ready.
Give me the ball.
So it's almost like, what do they really want to say? Give me the ball. But of course we know on the basketball court it's not, hey, give me the ball. It's going to be what?
Give me the ball.
Okay, give me the ball. So he's written it just like someone on the court would say it. So see the pictures here. Evadio, do you see the pictures? What is he doing? There's only 7 seconds left on the shot clock, and we're down by 1. The ball should be in my hands. I can make it. I know I can. What is it?
Give me the ball.
Give me the ball. So when you see give me the ball, or when you hear that word ball, I want you to pass that ball to someone else, okay? You're going to be listening. I'm going to start back here. There's only 7 seconds left on the shot clock, and we're down by 1. The ball should be in my hands. I can make it. I know I can. Give me the ball. He keeps dribbling, and I keep trying to find a way to get open, so I keep moving. 5 seconds left in eternity. In 6 seconds, somebody's going to be a hero. Somebody else a loser. I don't like being a loser. Give me the ball. All right. Round and round in circles I go. Everyone is on me all the time. Try something different. I'll wait in the corner. I'll hide. If they keep chasing me, they won't know where I am. When I just stop running, everybody knows that I will want the ball. Pay attention. You never know when it's your turn. Because they know that I will take the shot every time in situations like this. I have no fear. The ball hits me in the chest as I square up to the basket. 3 seconds left. No time to think. Just time to act on instinct. When we think about instinct, that's what I what? Naturally think. That's what I naturally think, or what I naturally know. And even as children, we have some instincts. Okay? When it's your time to talk, your time to walk, all of that. It's just instinct for you. You know when to do it. No one has to tell you that. So think about a little baby and all the habits that a little baby picks up. In a split second, I scan the court and see who is where. The lane is beginning to open up as 2 players race toward me. I put the ball on the ground and head for the basket like nothing can stop me. Because nothing can stop me, my eyes are focused only on the basket and what I need to do to get there. Someone steps in front of me. Step to the left. Someone steps to me again. Step to the right. 2 players converge on me as I elevate and bring my arms back. The basket begins to move toward me faster and faster. The other 2 start to fall as I keep rising. The ball is in my hand and I'm ready to throw it down with authority. In the blink of an eye, someone else jumps from behind and tries to take the ball out of my outstretched hand. Outstretch your hands. Alright, holding my hand down. I'm ready. But I still have another hand. I put it on the ball. My heart in my throat, the crowd cheering in my ears, and blood racing through my veins. I slam the ball through and release all my energy into the rim. My feet touch the ground again for only a split second as I am lifted onto the shoulders of my teammates, and everyone calls me a hero. All because I wanted the ball. All right. School's in session. Hands reach for the peach as I teach. What 3 words did you hear?
Reach, peach, teach.
Reach, peach, teach. Can be touched. Sweet feet spin on concrete as I dribble to the beat of my own drum. Lesson 1. The pass, I dash. A no-look bounce behind the back class that wakes the students up fast. Lesson 2. I caught you staring at my shoe because I blew right by you. I blew right by you. How many of you all like that story? Wonderful. Now, everyone has a pencil, correct?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to do an activity. I'm going to allow you all to share. There we go. Pass one back to partner. We're going to read this together. And you're going to just jot down a few things, not too much. Here you go, pass it back. Who has not received one by a show of hands? There you go. Have you received one? Have you received one? All right, crisscross applesauce, spoons in your lap. Very good. Now, let's read what it says. No more excuses. No more excuses. Think about a time when you made an excuse so that you didn't have to do something. Make a list of the excuses that you will no longer use. You will have only a few minutes to complete this assignment. All right, boys and girls, so what you're going to do is, we talked about some excuses that we usually make or that we have made in the past, but we want you to just jot down a list of excuses that you're not going to make anymore. Because we now know it's not good to do what? It's not good to make excuses about doing things. And that's what our author demonstrated here in Rim Shot. Don't make excuses, just get out there and what? Just get out there and play. Nothing to it but to do it. Get out there and do it. So we're going to just write down a couple of things that we're not going to use as excuses anymore. Excuses that we're no longer going to use. Not going to use the excuse, I don't have anything to wear. That's one of the excuses I always use. When it's time to go somewhere and say I really don't want to go, I'll always say, well, I don't have anything to wear, so I'm not going to use. That's an excuse that I'm not going to use anymore. When it's time for me to go, guess what? I'm just going to use what I have, and I'm just going to go and have a good time and enjoy myself. As you're finished and you would like to share, then we can do that. Yes.
I would not use about doing that.
Okay, I'm not going to use an excuse about cleaning up the bathroom at home. I'm not going to make up excuses. When I'm asked to do it, I'm just going to what? Do it. Anyone else would like to share an excuse that they're no longer going to use? Antonio? So you're not going to make an excuse about cleaning your what? Room. Very good. Keandre?
Dishes.
You're not going to make an excuse about doing the what? Dishes. Not, well, I did them yesterday. Or I did them the day before. Or my hands are hurting today. I don't think I can do this. So we're not going to make an excuse about doing chores around the home. Is there anyone else who has something different from doing things around the house that you may have made an excuse about and you're not going to do it anymore? Yes.
Getting in trouble and eating my sister's food.
Alright. River. Taking out the garbage. Being hungry. Breaking something in the house. That happens all the time. We try to cover that up when we do things like that. Jesus. Sweeping the floor. Ari. Watching your baby brother. Very good. Anyone else have one they would like to share? What you say, Tyra? Speak loud. Oh, so your sister likes to tell you, try to put it on you so she won't have to do it. Yeah, that happens sometimes. All right, boys and girls, well, you can continue to go ahead. What are you not going to make an excuse about? Are you getting things that you know you're not supposed to have, Brandon?
I will not do an excuse about doing laundry and washing dishes.
Doing laundry and washing dishes. Very good. So some of you all may have some others that you may would like to share later, but good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! All right, you may take your sheets that you have, and I want you to quietly move from here to your desk.